Okay, so for today's video, as you can... Hi, it's Kristine and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back at it again with another video. If you're new here, I am a second year medical student from UST Med. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button down below so that you would get notified every time I post a new video. Okay, so for today's video, as you can see from the title, I will be talking about the different pre-med courses here in the Philippines. Ever since I started vlogging about my medicine life, I've been getting questions like, Ate Kristine, what is the best pre-med course? Ate, is medtech a good pre-med course? Ate, is pharmacy a good course for getting into med school? Ate, is biology the perfect course for getting into med school? I will try to talk about the different pre-med courses. A few days ago, I asked on Instagram on what course you want me to talk about here on my vlog, and a lot of you dropped different courses. Before doing the vlog today, I tried to ask my blockmates which has those courses, their insights on their pre-med courses para din mas accurate yung mga information na sasabihin ko right now. And for today's video, this will also be a Korean barbecue mukbang. A few weeks ago, I saw this cute griller from Jeonju Korean Grill, and I decided to get it. And then, of course, I decided to get the meat as well. So sabi ko, why not do the mukbang video na din together with discussing the different pre-med courses. So if you want to see and hear my opinions on the different pre-med courses, please keep on watching. Okay, so for the first pre-med course, a lot of you sent in BS Biology. So thankfully, I have friends who come from BS Bio. Well, opinion ko muna, what I've noticed from BS Biology majors, they're really good in their study habits. They really have good study habits. So BS Biology in general, it is really a general pre-med course since it tackles mostly on living things. Nice about bio is that you get to tackle different subjects. Parang natotouch nyo na yung different subjects that is actually present already in medicine. Like you have anatomy, histology, microbiology. Like kahit papano, na-touch nyo na yung subject that you will take up in medicine. So yun nga, pansin ko talaga in BS Bio students, they're really good in reading books. And that's very good when studying in med school because in med school, sobrang daming readings. Actually, better if you study from books rather than trances. College pa lang, they get to dissect different species already. And sa first year med pa lang, you're gonna be dissecting na. Although cadavers yung ida-dissect nyo sa first year, it helps then you have an experience na. So when I asked my friend about bio, he told me that bio in UST is actually divided already now into 3 different courses: medical bio, environmental bio, and industrial bio. If you are planning to take up bio as your pre-med course, but then you're going into med school, medical bio is highly recommended if you are going to enter med school. Okay, so for the next pre-med course is BS Psychology. So actually, my best friend comes from BS Psychology. Hi, Bianca. She is now taking up medicine in HSI in LaSalle. Isang edge pala ng psychology is they have tackled anatomy already. And alam niyo naman, if na-watch niyo na yung iba kong vlog, hirap na hirap talaga ako sa anatomy. And kasi for me, I think one factor when choosing your pre-med course is dapat passion niyo talaga. Like my friend here kasi, parang ini-aim niya maging psychiatrist in the future. It's one of her goals, which is a reason why she took up BS Psych. Siguro yung edge ng BS Psychology when it comes to medicine is yung mga subject like neuro and behavioral medicine. So, yun, syempre, natakol na nila yung different theories. Ang sabi sa akin, there is not really much clinical correlations, but then, yun nga, it helped nung nagsa-study sila ng anatomy. And yun, in second year kasi we have a subject called behavioral medicine and we also have neuro yearly. And very helpful siya sa mga subjects na yun. Next course, sabay ko na siya, sports science and physical therapy. They are under the same college, so College of Rehabilitation Science in UST. The physical therapy, sila yung mga tinatawag namin during anatomy. Kasi sobrang galing nila sa anatomy. As in, pagpasok pa lang ng med school, memorize na nila lahat ng OINA. It's a 5-year course. Actually, second choice ko to when I got into UST. And actually, kasi first choice ko pharma, second choice ko PT. And since I got my first choice in UST, syempre kinuha ko na yung pharma. And sila usually yung mga nagtotop ng anatomy namin. I mean, there are different courses din na nagtotop na anatomy. Anatomy talaga yung focus nila in PT. Like, same with us, how pharmacology is our focus in pharma. Anatomy is the focus for PT students. Actually, also in sports science, sobrang galing din nila sa anatomy. Well, ito lang yung kwento sa akin ng friend ko before. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Sports science are more concentrated on the athletes. And actually, when I asked my friend, Alice, when I asked my friend, he told me that actually a lot of student athletes who want to pursue medicine would get sports sci as their pre-med course. So, sports sci is actually offered pala only in UP Diliman and UST. Actually, silang dalawa yung takbuhan ko nung time na hirap ako sa anatomy. Sports science people and PT people. Sobrang galing talaga nila. They get to interact with a lot of patients already. So, yun yung sabi sa akin ng friend ko, college pa lang, they get to hone their skills already when it comes to patient interaction. Kasi very important yun in medicine, on how you interact with patients, on how you talk to the patient. And yun yung maganda sa PT, exposed na sila sa internships nila, which is kind of different kasi in the case of our internships, hindi patient-oriented kasi yung internships namin sa pharma. It's more on drug-oriented. Sa mga medications kami nakafocus. Actually, alam ko it's sports side din eh. Kasi they have internships in hospitals as well. In hospitals and in gyms, they have internships also there. Kaya alam ko, nahuhone na talaga yung skills nila when it comes to patient interaction. Also, ito pala, mayroong specialty in medicine, sports medicine. So, sabi nga ng friend ko, if you're planning to get that specialty, sports science would be recommended. Also, he sent me a podcast link. Talks about sports science more. If you are interested in that, I will be linking it up here. It explains daw more on what sports science is. If you are sporty or more into fitness kayo and you want to pursue medicine, I think this is actually a good course for you. Okay, next pre-med course is BS Nursing. Ito, ang dami rin nagtanong ng nursing. Actually, 4 of my cousins come from BS Nursing. When I was still in high school, nursing was actually one of my choices. Kasi nung time na yun, sobrang sikat talaga ng nursing. So, BS Nursing, what can I say about BS Nursing? Sila yung mga hinahanap during OB. Actually, madami. Kasi, you know, nursing is actually one of the pre-med courses that I really look up to. Kasi, ito nga, I also asked my friend about this. And sabi nga, as early as second year college, they get to rotate to different wards already. The same with how medical clerks rotate, the same wards. So, same lang sa wards na niro-rotatean ng medical clerks. Ganun din yung niro-rotatean ng mga nurses natin. I really have great respect for nurses. As in, grabe yung work nila sa hospital. Especially right now, during COVID season. So, sabi nga ng friend ko, what's nice about BS Nursing is that pre-med pa lang, college pa lang, you are exposed already to the clinical field. BS Nursing has helped her a lot in medicine since she was able to apply all the things that she's learned from college here in med school. Mahirap yung trabaho nila, guys. So for the next pre-med course is BS Biochem. So actually one of my best friends also come from BS Bio. Hi, Kat. Yeah. Siyempre, first year medicine, we have a subject biochem. So, malaking edge sa kanila to. The pharmacology kahit papano applied. Ang biochem, you can apply it in pharmacology. I don't know, for me, nakaka-help pa din siya. Sabi ng friend ko when I asked her, biochem kasi is more on the research field. This is quail egg. Parang quail egg nila. Tikman natin. Sarap. So good. For the next Premed course is BS Medtech. I think majority that asked on my Instagram was Medtech. Ang daming gusto mag-Medtech sa inyo guys. Actually, sila yung puntahan namin during ClinPath, during Patho, during Micro, during Para. They have the greatest edge in second year because almost all of our subjects in second year they have already tackled. Actually, kahit Pharma in undergrad, majority din ng kilala kong UST Med is actually from Medtech. Reason that hindi ako nag-Medtech is actually, kahit nga to, I was afraid of yung mga venipuncture, yung mga blood extraction. Yes. Which is wrong kasi gagawin nyo din siya pagdating sa med school. Lahat kayo magbo-blood extraction and sila talaga yung naging puntahan namin during our ClinPath, mga labs namin, yung mga pag-focus ng specimens. We need a medtech right here. Sila talaga yung magagaling doon. I asked them their experience in medtech and going into med school. So ito pa pala, another course that goes into patient interaction already as early as college is medtech. Fourth year college nila, they get to interact with different patients already. Keep in mind that not because, sabi ko, they have a lot of edges when it comes to the subjects like Micro, Para, ClinPath, Patho, not because they have an edge on that and yung ibang Premed course, wala. Doesn't mean that you will have a low grade on that subject kasi kahit papano, I had good grades in parasitology. Well, hindi pa kasi tapos yung Micro, Patho, and ClinPath, so I can't really vouch for that yet. Yun nga, not because edge siya ng isang medtech is you're gonna do bad at it already. So ano lang, parang start pa lang ng lesson, they already have a background on the topic. It's up to you naman if you get to study it and makinig kayo during the lectures. The thing pala about medtech is fourth year, they have internship. So parang sa amin sa medicine, first to third year, we stay in school. Fourth year, we will stay in the hospital. Same with medtech. Their first to third year are in school and their fourth year will be internship in a community hospital and in a private hospital. And sabi nga sa akin pa ng isa kong friend na what's nice about their internships in medtech is they get to interact with the doctors as well. So yung ginawa ng friend ko when she was having her internship in the hospital, nakikichika siya with the patients, kunwari mga different diagnosis. They're really used to reading different labs. Madaming ganun kasi when may mga case sa med school, laging may kasamang labs yung mga profile ng patients. They memorized already yung mga different normal values. Sila talaga magiging takbuhan nyo sa mga lab med subjects. Lalo na kung may extraction, kailangan niyo talaga ng medtechs kasi sanay na sila when extracting blood. Oh my god, ang anghang. I didn't know that was really spicy. Oh my god. Ang anghang niya. May din nag-ask dito, how about the non-traditional pre-med courses? So, here's the thing kasi, it is called a pre-med course because it is a course that you are taking up before you enter med school, kaya pre-med course. It doesn't necessarily have to be a science-related course or a medical-related course. Actually, I have a blockmate that comes from a non-pre-med course. So, I asked him about his experience coming from a non-pre-med pre-med course going into med school, and he told me that he had to study everything from scratch. What's good about it is that he was able to choose a course of his real interest. Actually, ngayon ko lang nalaman na when taking up a non-pre-med course and entering med school pala in UE, UST, and UP, they don't require additional units already. So, before, akala ko, kailangan mag-add ng units. No, UST doesn't require that. And actually, when he told me nga na he had to study everything from scratch, actually, that's not really different from us coming from pre-med courses kasi madami ding subjects kami na we had to study from scratch na wala talaga kaming background at all. Most of us will still study our subjects from scratch. Madami rin naman kaming subjects na hindi na-take. College is a lot different from med school. Ibang-iba yung courses nyo pa rin in med school and iba yung courses nyo in college. When I asked my friend from PT, I asked if same lang yung pagturo ng anatomy sa PT and anatomy and med school, and no, sobrang iba daw. Actually, mas mahirap pa ata yung anatomy daw sa PT, of course, kasi yun yung focus nila. So, that's just my point. When it comes to choosing your pre-med course, ibang-iba pa rin kasi yung college curriculum with med school curriculum. The last pre-med course that I will be talking about, of course, my course, BS Pharmacy. So in BS Pharmacy, we have BS Pharmacy and then BS Clinical Pharmacy. So what is the difference? BS Pharmacy is the normal four-year course that you apply for when entering in med school. And then when you reach third year, there will be open applications for those who are interested in taking up additional year in pharmacy. So those who are interested in graduating under the clinical pharmacy course. So yung tatlo kong best friend nung college, they all took up clinical pharmacy. So iniwan nila akong fourth year. Rhea, Kate, and Oyana. Yes, this is you. So they all took up clinical pharmacy. To pass the clinical pharmacy program as early as fourth year, you will be separated from your block already. Kaya hindi ko na sila nakasama nung fourth year. And syempre graduation. Later ko na lang ako. So, what is the difference and what is the edge? Kung may difference ba siya, may edge ba siya when entering med school? Actually, ano lang, kasi nga, as I told you a while ago, us pharmacy, we have internships yearly. We have internships starting first year, community internship, so sa Mercury or Watson's or any drugstore, any community pharmacy. And then second year, we will have our internship in the hospital. Third year, we will have our internship in the manufacturing field. And then fourth year, we get to choose from the three. Yung difference niya talaga, as I said, the different courses kasi that I mentioned a while ago, they were more focused on the patient-oriented type of setting. Unlike with us, mas nakafocus kami sa mga medication, like that. So, yun yung maganda sa clinical pharmacy when you get the clinical pharmacy program, because when you add 1 year, of course, additional subjects like drug information, immunology, adverse drug reactions, so mas focused siya on the clinical aspect. And then you will also have clerkships in the 5th year, wherein you have to go to different hospitals as well. Ayun nga, more on the patient-oriented care talaga when it comes to clinical pharmacy. And it's actually a really good program. Here in the Philippines, we really have to break the stereotype na pag sinabing pharmacist, taga-benta ka lang ng gamot. No, please stop that. Because pharmacy actually opens a lot of doors to different career paths. Merong manufacturing. Like, hindi kailangan graduate ka ng clinical pharmacy for you to enter the manufacturing field of pharmacy, hospital, and ayun nga, you don't also necessarily have to be a clinical pharmacy for you to work in the hospital. Madami talaga yung mga gumagawa ng ating medication. Those are pharmacists. in the manufacturing field, mga Unilab, ganyan. Edge namin, when it came to med school, syempre second year, we have a subject of pharmacology. Most of us kasi took the board exams before entering med school, so we were able to study majority of the available medications here in the Philippines, the different categories of drugs. At comparing clinical pharmacy and pharmacy when you're already in med school, actually, there's not much of a difference. Although, kasi in clinical pharmacy, you will have to enter different clinics as well. Like, part siya ng clinical pharmacy curriculum where you have to choose your own clinic. Kunwari, diab clinic, diabetes clinic, pedia, women's clinic, men's clinic, like that. So, like my friend Carla, she's from the diabetic clinic. So, kunwari pag may case kaming diab, we would ask opinions from her. So, actually, may iba pang pre-med courses dito that I wouldn't really be able to explore since I tried researching on it. Medyo nahirapan talaga ako kasi wala akong kilala from that course. Basta yung isang course is RadTech, and I tried looking for students na who had that pre-med course, and sadly wala akong nakita. But when I asked one friend, ang sabi niya kasi sa akin, it's a new course daw in UST. Alam ko available na daw siya in UST, and let's see, I will try to research more on that, and I will try to give information on that as well. And then madami din nag-ask about the LeapMed and Intermed course in UST. So as far as I know, LeapMed is a 6-year course, but then straight na siya to med school. So alam ko 2 years and then 4 years of med school. Siguro I would recommend LeapMed if you are 100% sure that you want to be a doctor, since diretso na talaga siya. Same with Intermed. Intermed is in UP, LeapMed is in UST. So again, at the end of the day, there's no such thing as best pre-med course, because for me, choose a course that you think you will enjoy when you're in college, that you are interested in. Like me, I really was interested in pharmacy before because I heard, actually, I don't know why a lot of people are saying na they thought walang math sa pharma. Well, ako medyo na-foresee ko na siya because you have pharmaceutical calculations, pharmaceutical chemistry, ano pa ba? Madami. PCOL. Actually, our PCOL has a lot of math. May experience rin siya sa med school. Although, konti lang naman yung pharmacokinetics parts ng pharmacology. Kaya ako siya pinili because I love math. So, I took up BS Pharmacy. Because, syempre, 4 years nyo yung aaralin eh. Don't choose a pre-med course na napilitan lang kayo, na pinili nyo because you think it is a good or it is the best pre-med course. Every course has their own strengths and every course has their own weaknesses. Pare-pareho lang din kayong mahihirapan in med school. At the end of the day, it's how you manage your time, it's how you study for the subject, it's how you adapt to the courses na hindi nyo masyadong naaral in college. As I said, ibang-iba yung curriculum ng college sa curriculum ng med school. College is a totally different thing from med school, not because you have taken certain subjects that you think will be an edge in med school. You won't have a hard time in med school already because remember, those are just a few subjects compared to the many subjects that you are to take in med school. So I will be ending the vlog here. So I hope it was quite informative on the different pre-med courses. So again, disclaimer lang, the things that I've said are from my opinions only, from the things that I've asked my friends from. So I hope it helped you in choosing the course you want for college when you are planning to take up med school. If you do like this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you on the next one. Bye!